Hello, welcome to TechSmith. In this session, we will cover the further variable from retrieve job attribute command. So for that, I am taking this program in edit mode, and here you can see that we have declared few variables here. Okay, to know about these type, like what should be the data type of the variable and what should be the length of the variable, we will firstly take this RTVJOBA in prompt mode. Okay, so for that you need to take F4. So just write RTVJOBA, then press F4. So once you take F4, you will reach to this screen, and these variable we have already covered, so I'm doing page down. Today we are going to discuss about these three variables. First one is time zone ABBR, which stands for time zone abbreviation. Okay, so to know more about this variable, you need to press F1 here, and here it is mentioned that it specifies the name of CL variable that receives the current abbreviated or short name of the time zone used to calculate the local job time. So it will give the short name or abbreviated name for the time zone which we are using for calculating the local job time. This value will contain either the standard time or daylight saving time abbreviated name depending on whether or not daylight saving time is in effect. Okay, so basically it will depend on the daylight saving impact. Now this variable should be a character variable with minimum length of 10 characters. So this is all information about this variable. Basically we are fetching the abbreviated name of the time zone that we are used to calculate the job time. Now second one is time zone full. So as it indicate, it will give the full name. So just press F1 here. Here it is mentioned specify the name of CL variable that receives the current full or long name for the time zone used to calculate local job time. This value will contain either the standard time or daylight saving time. Time full name will depend on the whether or not the daylight saving time is in effect. So it is also depending on the daylight saving time. This variable must be a character variable with minimum length of 50 characters. Okay, so first one will give the short or abbreviated name for the time zone that we are using for calculating the local time, and second one will give the full name or long name for the time zone that we are going to use for calculating the local job time. Now third one is time offset. So just press F1 here. Here it is mentioned specify the name of CL variable that receives the current offset in minutes used to calculate local job time. Okay, so it will give that value the current offset in minutes which we are using for calculating the local job time. Okay, this value has been adjusted for daylight saving if necessary. So you can observe that all these three variables are somewhere depend on the daylight saving. So if it is in effect, then it will the value will be accordingly. Okay, this variable must be a 3-digit decimal variable. This is not a character variable. Here we are we need to declare the decimal variable, which should be 3-digit decimal variable with no decimal position. So it will be declared like this. Okay, so we got the information from this screen. Now it's time to declare the variable. So you can see that on line number 10 to 12 I have declared the variable in same way, like 10, 50 and 30. Type is also same. Make sure that we are declaring the variable as mentioned in the information. Okay, and variable name you can use any name, it is up to you, but just for the simplification I'm using the same name so that it will be easy for you to understand what we are fetching. Okay, so we got the value. Like once this line number 16 and 17 got executed, we will retrieve the values in these three variables. Now it's time to print the values. So for that we are using snd-pgm-msg command. So just write snd-pgm-msg, then press F4. Here you can pass the variable name which you want to print. So as the first two variables are already in character form, so we are passing it as it is. So here it is, we have passed ampersand time zone ABBR. Now second value we are printing is time zone full. So in same way just write snd-pgm-msg, then take F4 and you can pass your variable here. For third scenario or for the third variable, as this variable is in decimal mode, decimal type, okay, and we are not supposed to use decimal value with sndpgm-msg command because it takes only the character value. So for that reason we need to convert this value to character and then we can print it. So just simply write sndpgm-msg, then press F4, and here you can use the built-in function %char to convert the time offset value to character. So we are done with this. Now hit enter, and as we are done with the program because we have declared the variable, we have executed the command, we have printed the value. So now it's time to compile it and see the output. So I'm compiling it. It is compiled successfully. Now I'm calling it. So here we are getting the abbreviated or short name as UTC. If I do page down, this is the full name, Coordinated Universal Time. And now if I do page down again, so this is the offset value which we are getting as 0. So if you are looking for these three type of information from retrieve job attribute command, then in that case you can declare the variable in this way, and then you can utilize your values in your program logic as per your requirement. So I hope it is clear to all of you, and that's all for this session. In the upcoming session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechShare Method.